Welcome back of part 5 of integration series. In today's video, we are going to discuss about test case log integration between UiPath Test Manager and Azure DevOps. Without any delay, let's get started. Let's understand the test case log integration. Okay, so there are certain limitations are there to implement this test case log integration. The test case log integration never and ever be a bidirectional because that in UiPath Test Manager, if any of the test case is marked as a passed, that will never get changed. I mean, we cannot change that pass to fail or fail to none. Okay, these APIs have certain limitations that the status of any executed test case will not be get changed due to this limitation. It's always be a bidirectional, meaning so we can implement the test case log integration only in one way from UiPath to ADO. And one more thing, the test steps. So if you are executing an individual test steps, whether it is being passed or failed, these test step results will also not get synced to your ADO. Currently, these are the two limitations which are there in the implementing the test case log integration. Let's understand what are the different fields which we do require if I want to create a test case log. I mean, test case log or test results in the ADO. Okay, let's take you to the tool. Okay, so since it is a one way, since it's a one way from UiPath to ADO, so I'm just executing here. I want to pass the data from UiPath Test Manager to ADO, right? So what data need to be passed? How can I understand? So that I will get from ADO to. So let's go to the runs. I have manually executed. Do you remember in the part 3 video, I manually executed this particular test run. Then double click on it, just go to the test results and click one test case it's already been passed. Let's double click. So what are the different fields which is being present here, which I want to get this particular from UiPath. From UiPath, I have to move this particular data to ADO. So if I want to create any test results in the ADO, what different fields are there? Let's open the notepad in the ADO side. ADO side. So what are the different fields? The first one is test case title. The test case title. Okay, let's make a note. Test case title. Okay, and the next one, whether my test case is being passed or failed. My test case is being passed or failed. So I'll call that particular one as outcome. If you see this one, test case title, test case created in the ADO, and the outcome, and I double click on it. So I'll name that one as outcome. The outcome will come either be passed or failed. These two things. Okay. And what else? Test suite. Test suite. Why do we require this test suite? So this test case is being part of which test suite we have to understand. So this test suite, this particular test case is being executed. So it's executed. Where should I have to render these results in my test plan? Okay. So if I want to render this particular test case in my test plan, always my test case is being part of one of the test suite. Let's see. Let's go to the test plans. Let's go to the test suite. Let's go to the test suite. Under the test suite, I have this particular test case. Test case. So under this particular test case, I have to reflect my result. So that's why. So under which this particular results, if I sync some results, right, I need to understand where I have to render. I have to render my results in one of the test suite. That's why I do require the test set name as well. So if I do sync a test case results, I need to know the test set name as well. Okay, make a note. What you need again, test suite name as well. Okay, and what else? I need to know
which test case is being passed and which test case is being failed. Okay, I need test case name as well, the test case as well, the test case as well. And what else? I need test plan as well, under which test plan I have to render. Okay, why? Because of with the same test setting, with the same test case is also being present in a different test plan ID. And we have to specifically mention here under which test plan my result has to be synchronized. So that's why. So what are the different fields? And again, what else? Configuration. Yes, we do require the configuration as well. Okay. Configuration. Configuration. So what are our, these are the 3 and 5 fields I do require. Okay, if I want to create a test results from test results need to be synchronized to ADO. These are the 6 fields I need to get from UiPath. Okay, so let's see practically how we can implement these all the things. So in the model, what the model, if I want to create a model as a next step, the first step of implementing the integration is model creation, right? In the model, what are the different fields? Okay, in the model. So write the model. What are the different fields I have to create here? The first one is test case title. Title. It should be a string. It should be a string. And the outcome. Outcome meaning either be a passed or failed. It should be a single select. Passed or failed. It should be a single select. Okay. And the next one, configuration. Okay, next one, test suite. Sorry, test suite. Test suite is nothing but a relationship. It's a relationship. So it's a just a relationship. It's not relationships. It's a relationship. Why? Because of, so if I've been synchronizing my test case result to a single test case, not multiple test cases, right? That's why we are mentioning as relationship. Okay, relationship. Test cases. This one is a test cases. It should be relationships because we are synchronizing multiple test cases from UiPath to ADO. UiPath to ADO. That's why we'll call it as relationships. Test plan. Test the test plan, we will make it as a constant value. We'll make it as a constant value. We'll configure over there. And the configuration. Configuration. What is the configuration? Configuration is nothing but this is a constant value again. It's a Windows 10. It's always be a Windows 10. It's a constant value again. Sorry, constant value. That's it. Let's go to the tool and let's create it. Let's create it. Let's go to the tool. Okay. Let's, the first one, the model. So it's locked out. Okay. In the model. So in the new model, the first one is test case title. The field. Okay, let's make the name as test results model. Let's make test results model. Okay, what are the fields? Test case title string, correct? And the next one is configuration. Okay, the configuration is not required. So test set, test suite. We'll call it as a test suite. It's a relationship. It's a relationship. Okay, and this one is test cases. Is a relation relationship relationship. Okay, and the next one, we missed one more entry as well. Okay, this should be, I mean, like we got these all the things. Again, one more thing we missed here. It is like this test case log has to come under which test run that we missed. That's called test execution. That relationship is also be missed. So let's add that as well. Test execution. It is also a relationship. Okay. Test execution. It is also a relationship. Okay. And this one. So what else has been there? We done test shoot, test case execution, and parent test plan is constant value, configuration is constant value, and outcome. Okay. Outcome. It's a single select, and will give as a passed, failed. Apply and save. Test case title, test shoot, test case, test execution. That's it. Save. Let's add. Let's create the collection. Let's create UiPath collection. This is also a work item. Okay. This is test results integration. Sorry, test results collection. So which test results collection? So UiPath test results collection. If I go to the repository, UiPath repository, which project? It's Tasktop training project. Done. And the work item, which integration we are implementing? Test case log. And what is my model name? Test execution, test results model. Yeah, test results model. And just click on save. Okay, let's go to the map fields. Let's understand here. So result, the result one, which I have to map with outcome. Let's connect. Let's go to the configure and let's see. Passed, I have to mark as passed and connect and failed, connect, empty to empty or none as well. Both are the same and save. Another one, ID to test case title. ID to the test case title. So that's how it's synced to ADO, the test case title. These two are done. What are the rest fields which we do require? Let's go to the configure connection. So if you observe, test execution is being synchronized to the test execution. Okay, this is done. So what else is being there? Test case is being connected to test case. Done. And what else? Test execution, test case is done. It's done. Click on done. Let's create work item ADO. ADO test results collection. In the repository, ADO repository, project, done. The work item is test results, and this one requires test result model. And click on save. And go to the map fields and just test case title to test case and outcome to outcome. In the outcome, we have to configure passed to passed, connect, and failed to failed, connect. And the rest all are there. but I'm not mapping any of them. So, so I'm just leaving as these, or else what I'll do, I'll just mark these all the things to make it as an empty. Okay, done. Done. I configured this one, and just back and configure relationship. What are the mandatory fields are there? We have to configure these all the mandatory fields. Like um parent test run is nothing but test execution. Okay. What else we do require? Parent test case. I do require test cases. Done. The rest remaining parent test plan. It's a constant value, right? So I know what is a project and test, and this is a test plan, and this is 3. Okay. Set constant value. And one thing is missed called test suite, right? The test suite is missing. So we have to map this one as well. Okay. Save. Done. Done. And let's go to our UiPath test results collection. So if you want to get the test set ID, the test set ID, the test set information, okay, what you have to do here, it is like you have to add one artifact union. You have to click here and new artifact, where you may just take here test execution. We have to choose here the test execution, and you have to choose the project. Our project is training, Tasktop training. So, and done. So why we are selecting here, we have to select test execution. Why we have been selecting? Okay. Test execution contains the test set details. If you want to give the test set details to ADO, we require this union artifactory union. Okay, that's why we have added here. So let's go to the configure relationship. Okay, over here, so test execution, you have to choose here the test execution, and here you have to mention uh, test set. You have to mention the test set, and also here what you have to give test suite. Okay, and just click on the connect. Okay, and click on save. Done. Click on done. Okay, so coming to the ADO test results in the configure relationship, one thing is being missing called parent test suite. The parent test suite is has to be mapped to test suite. And click on the connect and click on save and done. And done. We done with the collection. And let's come to the integration part. And the new integration, work item synchronization. Here we have to give a title of the integration is test results integration. Okay. And UiPath. And what is this one? Test results. And this is the ADO. And this is test results collection. And save as usual. Artifact union, it is a single one-way creation. Save. Done. And field flow, let's verify. So what are the different fields? Totally, we required 6 fields in the ADO. Those 6 fields which come or not, may just validate it. So in the notepad, it is there. So test case title and outcome. We do have test case title and outcome. What else? Test suite, test case, test execution, test suite, test case, and test execution. Test run is nothing but test execution. So all the 6 fields are came. Okay, done, clear. Artifact routing. And let's select the test set, add select, and click on the connect and save. And done. We are good with this integration. Okay. And let's run this one. Okay, let's go to the test execution. Go to the test set. Let's instead of executing manually, we can execute some uh, some automated test case. Let's link some automated test case. Select the automated test case. Let's check message box. Hmm. Let's take this one, message box test case. Okay, let's save. I have linked this one. Let's execute automated one. Okay, this is the one. Execute automated. Okay, execute automated. Let's see. It's went to the pending. Probably my assistant. Is any assistant has been there? Okay, let's open the assistant. Which instance I have been connected. Okay, probably I have to sign out. Yes, to sign out. And reference, orchestrator connection, machine key. I just go with this one and connect. Let's check whether my runtime is being present. Yeah, my test case started executed. Okay, let's go to my test execution. Is it still running? Yeah, it's still running. It's about to complete. It's finished. Let's check if my if our integration is success. This results. So the test execution summary, and along with the test case results has to be synced to ADU. Let's go to the runs. Let's validate. Let's validate the execution. If I take this execution, if you see automated test case ends with 1954. So it's 1954. It did not come over here. The test results get to sync. Okay, something wrong. Let's verify. Activity tab. There are 4 failures. Configuration must be specified. So we missed the configuration. Okay. Let's go to our collection in the ADO side test results. In the map fields, configuration is a mandatory field. We missed the it's Windows 10. Set the constant and save and done. The activity. Let's retry. A few seconds ago, what it says, test case results cannot be added or updated to the test run, which is being completed state. So this you can ignore. This is something different error. It might be older test case runs. Let's ignore this one. Let's cancel this one as well. You can ignore. You can ignore this one as well. Let's verify whether our integration is being synchronized perfectly or not. This did not synchronize because this run come as completed, marked as completed. So the results will not synchronize. So we done something mistake. That's why the synchronization was not success because we did not added the configuration. Because of that, the status is already been marked as a completed. Even after the retry, it did not synchronize because of the status is already changed to completed. So if it is being in progress state or in planning state, then our results should synchronize to this particular test run. But now it is already been marked as a completed. That's why our results did not synchronize. Let's execute the same test set one more time. Execute automated. Okay, executing. It's running. Finished. Okay, done. Let's see what is the entry name. It ends with 1959. Okay, 1959. You see the test result synced perfectly. But do you observe one thing? Do you observe one thing? The results being synchronized perfectly. Let's load. Let's load. Let's reload. It has to mark this particular state as completed. Let's check the results, the result of a test case. Yeah, it's marked as a completed. If you see, it's marked as completed. If you see the test results, this particular test case is marked as passed. What is this test case name? Test case created in the ADO is being passed. Let's see in the test plan whether it is being synchronized or not. If you see in the, if I go to my test plan, plan B, go to the test case, it still shows in progress here. In progress here. Even though in the test run, even though in the test run, it shows passed, it shows passed, why the status in the test plan shows in progress, right? So because of because of one parameter we missed in the configuration. That parameter is nothing but status. So if you see, because of that particular status, we did not configure that status. That's why we get here pending. We get here pending. So what you have to mark the status as completed. Then only the status will be reflected to your your test suite under the test suite. Okay. Let's see. Let's change that particular integration as well. Okay. So do we see any errors? No errors. Okay. Let's go to the collection. In the ADO test results, in the map fields, what you have to do here it is like let's search with the name called status. In this status, you have to keep a constant value called completed. Completed. Okay. If you mark this particular one as a completed, then the status will be automatically get reflected to that particular test. Let's see. Let's re-execute. Let's re-execute the same test set one more time. Let's execute the test set. It will take a minute of the time to execute this particular test set. Let's wait for a minute. It's around like 50 seconds. Let's check in the runs. It's 2015 and 2015. So it's still in progress. Let's see the test results. It's yet to synchronize. Okay. The test results is also being synchronized. Just check here. So earlier it was a pending, right? Now it is being changed to past. And let's see whether this particular test results is being synchronized to test plan B, this particular test plan B under this particular test set or not. Okay, so let's go to the test plans. The plan B, we are there under this particular test set, under this particular test case. Double click on the executions. Just now, it is being passed successfully. Thanks for watching my video, and please do subscribe. You will get to receive this kind of the videos and updates related to the test cloud. And these all the things. Thank you.